Hello and welcome to another episode of Chris and Sam Fishing. Today I've got my sun cream on. That's because it's very hot. We've had some very hot days this week. In fact, one day it got up to 33, 34 degrees while I was at work. I came down that evening, I think it was, and I found this from behind me. There's a few nice chub there, so I chucked a bit of feed in, and there was a lot of lovely fish feeding, and I managed to have a couple of them out. I'll stick these in here. Kind of. One of them, a bit of it was actually it was too dark, it was quite late at night, and that's when we decided to go home. Got killed by mosquitoes. There's plenty of those bastard buggers out today, so I'm going to hopefully not fish too late into the afternoon. Anyway, today the method I'm fishing is stick float, which is very much a popular method on the river, and can produce some very good fish. You slim your chances of catching barbel. That's what I'm after today. I'm after the big chub. So if a nice roach comes along, I'm not going to turn down the chance to catch that as well. I'm fishing caster, so hopefully we'll get some of them fish out. Right, I'll get fishing and you can watch me catch them, hopefully. Hey, got one! I've just had a lovely chub out. This is getting dark. It's probably about getting up for 10 o'clock at night. And that's the specimen there. Say specimen, it's probably a fish of about 3 to 3.5 pounds. And absolutely spectacular looking fish. A few little marks on it, probably from where pikes attacked it. We'll get it back and we'll see if we can catch anything else. Stunning fish. Got one.
You got one?
Yep.
Big?
Yep. Solid. I don't know if it snagged me up or it's just a big fish.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Yep. There shouldn't be anything in there. See if it's going to come this side. Quite deep, and maybe got snagged up there. What's that? It's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It's got some weight to it.
Yeah, similar to the last one, isn't it?
Mm.
I don't think I can see that on camera. This is my very first cast. I'm just going to quickly set the net up, then you'll see me cast out. It'll be the first one, and hopefully we'll get something. Yes, we're in. Important to keep your feet going in, even when you're playing fish. So it keeps them feeding. It's a good one. Oh. And I've lost it. And it's got me caught. Bugger. Bugger. Never mind, plenty more fish in the water. Next casting, I've looked into another one. Not losing this one. Oh no! I am losing that one. Yes, keeping this on. Oh! I can't believe it. I've lost 3 chub now. I think what I'm going to do is I've got another rod with me, which is loaded with 8-pound hypersensor. At the minute I was fishing 4-pound mainline to 2-pound hook length and a small size 18 hook. What I'm going to do is go onto the 8-pound hypersensor. I'm going to fish straight through to a size 14. I'm going to fish a couple of shots just to keep it on deck, and that's how I'm going to target him. Because at the minute, this stick float session hasn't gone to plan. I've hooked into 3 chub, good sized ones, and I've lost all 3 of them. So I'm going to have to change now because this isn't going to plan. Right, the method I'm using now is very simple, plain and simply. Size 14 animal to a single BB shot. What I'm going to do is cast out into the swim, and it's going to act similar to the method I was just doing to the float rig, as in it will drift through the swim naturally. I'll be fishing the hook bait the same as the feed, and hopefully this will pick up the fish. As soon as that hook hits the bottom, I've got about 2.5 foot before the bait actually settles, so it's going to drift down. Hopefully the fish will nail it. So let's get this one out. I finally hooked one free lining. Let's see if we can get this one in. But the change paid off. The very first fish I've hooked on the free line method with the 8-pound harm sensor down to a size 14, I've managed to land the fish. So let's go and take a look. It's a nice looking one as well. Alright, so where is the chub I just caught? Lovely fish, probably of about, it has just spawned, you can tell, it's a bit battered and its belly's empty, so it's a fish of probably about 3.5 pound. Potentially could be bigger if it had spawn in it. Its fins are absolutely lovely, it's got almost orange fins on it. But it's a lovely fish. I think I might have caught this one before. It's got a bit of a sticky out bottom lip. But, what a cracking fish. Now, as I say, this is the 4th fish hooked in the swim, so it's going to be quite difficult to get a fish out now, but we'll get this one back and we'll see if we can get another. I weighed the fish and it came to 3.5 pounds, so absolutely cracking first fish of the session to get on the bank. I'll just adjust the camera now. Oopsie daisy. That will do. Alright, this is just going back in after that last fish. I've been trickling feeding, there's still a few fish feeding down there. Let's see if we can get one of them. Myself another one. A little bit smaller than the last one. There we are now, second fish on the bank, and it's the second fish hooked on the second method. So I think it's a completely the right change of tactic. As I say, with the float rig, I hooked 3 and I lost all 3. With this rig, which I've changed to, the first 2 fish I've hooked are on the bank. So let's take a look. Another nice looking fish. Some of the obvious, just in the front of the mouth. Oh, I'm here. Focus. 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 Bastard. Right, I will unhook the fish, put it back in the water, then you can see me and the fish. There we are, unhooked. Right, in the net, down back into the water. Rig to one side. Sorry about that, guys, had a bit of a malfunction. The wind blew it over. Alright, let's take a look. It's a better looking fish than the last one, but not as big. There we are. Probably a fish of 2 3/4 to 3 pound. Could possibly be 3 pound. That's a good fish. A lovely looking fish as well. You know what? We're going to get this one back, and then we'll see if we can get another one. I'm on 1 bar power, so I think I'll save the recording just for the fish instead of me playing them. Because you know what? If I keep the camera rolling, I'm only going to either lose them or not catch one anyway. So we'll get this one quickly back, and we'll get you another one. I've hooked one. See if we can land this one. Oh, I knocked the camera out. Balled in loads of weed. Oh. You know what? He's let me out. Thank you, Mr. Chub. This one's a nice one. Similar to the last 2 fish. Possibly a little bit bigger. You know what? The easiest to get in. Quickly take a look at him. As I say, camera's on low power, so we'll turn you guys round towards me. onto the mat. Not to the dry bit. Hey. God, that's a fantastic fish. That's stunning. I'll show you where it's been hooked. Right in the top of the lip. Nice. Quickly unhook that. That wasn't coming off anytime soon. So there we go. That's on this method. 3 fish hooked and 3 fish landed. That's the best looking and probably the biggest of all of them. I'd say that's definitely edging towards 4 pound. I'd say that's a definite 3 3/4. As I say, it's spawned, so its belly's empty, like all of them are. Let's get this fantastic fish back, and hopefully we can get another one. It's lovely weather. The sun's just kind of starting to set, and there's a few more fish still down there to catch. Let's see if we can get them. I appear to have hooked into fish number 4. And I tell you what, he's got some fire in him. I cannot get him off the bottom. Oh, he's a nice one. God, I can't seem to budge him. Oh, he keeps burying in the weed. I'm glad I changed tactics to this stronger line, or this would have been an even bigger struggle than it already is. I have to let the line get a little bit slack, see if he can swim himself out. Bit of a tip, if they go heavy in the weed, let your line go a little bit slack. And sometimes the fish will then swim out and allow you to then play them and land them. Just letting it go slack. Oh, has he come out? He's still in. Come on. You do have a chance of losing fish when you do this, but it gives you a chance to at least get the fish out of the snags, because obviously if they stay in the snags you've got more chance of breaking. More chance of losing the fish. Oh. We've got him out. Bloody hell, this one's giving me the run around. I need to another ball of weed. I'm gonna have to move. Yes. Oh no, he's got to another snag. This is the biggest chub of the year so far for me. Right, let's quickly show you before my camera dies. Oh, it's fantastic. It's a monster. Stop wriggling. Right on the nose. This is a fantastic fish. Look at that. That is a fish of over 4 pound. Definitely, I'm going to weigh it. Look at the size of that fish. If it had its belly on before spawning, it could well be a 5 pounder. Bloody hell, he's still... Oh, it's full of fight still. Whoa! Good you've got this mat down. But that is absolutely fantastic. I wish I had someone to take a picture, but I haven't, so we'll get him on the scales and we'll get him straight back. There's the scales, look. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is just under 5 pound. It's round about 4.14. So that's a fantastic fish. Let's get it back. And I'm happy to say it, we're into another one. I don't even know what fish number we're on. Is this 6? It doesn't seem as big as the last one, but it's scrappier. Yeah, it's going for it. Yeah, a bit of a smaller fish, just get in there. In the net. This has been a fantastic session for Chub. Yeah, there was my target species, and I think must have caught. Wait, not again. I think I must have caught 5 or 6 now. 5 or 6 chub, and I think all of them have been a £3 plus. I think this one's going to be a £3 pluser as well. So if that's the case, that's fantastic. Can't breathe. Let's get camera in position. Let's take a look at it. I'm not going to weigh this one because I know it's smaller than the last couple. But stunning fish. It's just spat the hook out in the net. All the shots are off the line. It pinged off in the weed. And now this one is pristine. Look at that, fantastic. That's a fish you've probably, I'd say, bang on £3. Potentially a little bit less, but I can safely say that I've had a fantastic session. I mean, I lost them 3 fish in the beginning, but then I've well made up for it with a tactic change, and I've had some fantastic fish, including this one. Fin perfect, let's get him back. I'll do what I have been doing, just leave the camera because it's still on 1%, well, say 1%, 1 bar. So I'll quickly get it back and we'll see if we can get him more. Right, now this session I can only really describe as chub fishing madness. I've come down targeting chub, and I tell you what, I think I've smashed it, to be honest. Being a bit big-headed. I think I've landed 5 fish. I wasn't really paying attention or keeping count, to be honest. But I know I definitely lost 3 at the beginning. I tell you what, the swimmer's been absolutely hammered now. So I'm going to say my farewells. I'm going to stalk some on the way back, see if I can get any. On that note, chub number 6. Thank you for watching. Join us next time. Fantastic little fish. Wait.